Hello everyone, it's time to catch you up with my busy life because I know I haven't been posting for a while. So picking up from where I left off, which is actually before the Easter break, I was desperately trying to review all my courses and see which bits I truly needed to revise. I tend to revise the same topics over and over again because I like them so much and knowing the right answers makes me feel good about myself. Sadly, that's not how the exams work. In the end, I took only some portion of all the notes back to Russia because, of course, they're heavy and I thought they were the most important ones. My Easter break was pretty relaxed. For the first time in 3 years of Cambridge, I decided to take 2 weeks off and not spend the whole break in the city. I went to Egypt and it was great. Sunshine, sea, fruit, and tanning. It was all pretty nice, but I kept thinking about work, which was pretty annoying. Right until I remembered that I had a waterproof pocket for my iPhone. Oh, did I mention there were also water slides, jacuzzi, and hot tubs? Amazing. Back to work. I then moved on to reviewing my supervision work because, as you could see from my last video, some supervisions are not entirely rubbish and you get amazing feedback which you can go over and remember whether you can solve those questions again, but correctly. Of course, there had to be some welfare event because we are all stressed out students and we need ponies. Something tells me that people there are looking at ponies. As you can see, some notes are super nice, but actually I always scribble a lot and that's my working notebook where I tend to write whatever I want, how I want, and I don't care what it looks like. I want to show you how I'm revising. This lovely spreadsheet was made by one of my friends that I nicely stole. So here's the list of subjects this year. As you can see, there are a lot, and of course, as I said in my previous video, you don't have to choose all of them. The gray ones are the ones that I decided not to do because they were either hard or by that point in term time I thought I had enough. As I also mentioned, the weird question per paper distribution is what is shown in those Ys. So for example, you learn one subject and you're only going to see it in paper 8 and paper 9. You learn something else, it will be 7 and 9, and sometimes it's in all three. This makes it very hard to actually choose the topics because you think, I'm just going to go with whatever I like. And actually that should not be your strategy. So in gray, as you can see, it's either the questions that I should not be doing because I'm not doing the whole course, or because there wasn't such a question. So for example, information retrieval is a course where you only get one question per year, so every other one is gray. In some courses, however, like machine learning, a lot of it is gray, just weird regions of gray, and that's because the course has been changing so much that those questions are useless for me now, which makes it very sad because, as you can see, I can only practice like less than 10 questions, and that is not enough. Blue means that there are no answers for those questions. They are blocked for us. I also start from 2006, even though there are questions from much earlier. I can show you. So we have a page called Past Exam Papers, and it's organized by year, and you can go as early as 1993. Can you imagine? However, once you actually go into one of them, like digital signal processing, you can see questions, and the early ones do not have solutions. Solutions always start from 2006, and you think, oh, why does it matter? Just do the rest. Without solutions, you cannot even know whether you did something correctly or not. This is the difference with essay-type courses where they can't give you a perfect solution, whereas with mathematics and different derivations, they better give you solutions, and that feels good to be looking at them. And it's lovely when some people just have amazing answer scripts. Those answer scripts were only enforced from 2012, so anything below it was something like this. So as you can see, people were not even bothered. They would just go bookwork, and that's not helpful. Oops. Sometimes you would go and be like, hey, I want to practice, and you only get 2, which is pretty sad. But then you go to something what used to be this course, and then you get everything else, which is also nice. So what we see here is I made 4 tables to see where I am in terms of past papers. And that's what I recommend for A-levels as well, because you can definitely do all past papers. It's not that hard. It will take a lot of time, but anyway. And then I calculate how much I have done. So red means kind of confident in the question. Orange, I need to look back. Now, today is 31st of May, and my first exam is on 5th of June. So I have 8 days left and that many questions. Oh no, wait, I have 5 days left. Oh no. Well, basically 8 questions a day. Things are moving, but a bit slower than I thought. We also get results, so we can see what other people before us got in all previous years, which is pretty crazy, I think. So no privacy there. We also get reports, which is also nice because you can see what examiners thought, how the question was structured. So sometimes they're like, wow, everything was super easy. Next time I'm just going to make them super hard. You also get this lovely analytics of the number of attempts, minimum mark, maximum mark, and medium mark. So you can actually analyze which questions are nicer to do. And that is how you choose exam questions. So I have yet another spreadsheet that was also given to me by someone else. You look at it and you're like, yeah, I better not do this. Use it as a guidance, but of course think whether you absolutely hate information retrieval. This will not help you, even if it's the greenest green. So yeah, this is my current revision strategy. My exams are in exactly 10 days, so I will not post until then. A lot depend on them, so I want to finally get that first. I wish you all to succeed in any exams you're taking right now, be it A-levels or GCSEs, and remember that if now it seems like the end of the world if you don't get it, it will not be so in a couple of years. Think of a bigger picture and know that there are no dead-end situations at this stage, at least. See you all later. Bye!